going to do today is we're going to talk about manifestation. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do each element and see what you should be manifesting right now. Okay, so I feel like, because that's important to check in. Okay, sometimes we get off track by what's happening around us and we lose sight of the energy and what we could be calling in. And I'm a manifestation coach as well as tarot and Reiki. So I feel like it's really important, because I feel like a lot of time people use the wrong words when they're manifesting, and they might have the right intent, but they're not doing it in an efficient way. So welcome everybody. That's what we're going to talk about today. Okay. So before we get started, I'm going to light some incense, and then I'm going to do the singing bowl. Okay. Clear the energy, and we're going to get started. I am going to start with Earth because Virgo. Happy birthday, my Virgo gang. We went into Virgo today, so I feel like they should go first. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing them in a group, because I want to do a more intense reading. Okay, I don't want to do a 2-minute reading for you guys. We're really going to get in it today. All right, so let me just get this incense to stand. We're going to... I'm going to light some sage. Clear the energy, and we're going to get into it, okay? So what I notice a lot about manifestation is that people use words like I want, I need. These are words of lack, okay? These are words of lack. And so, just as important as your intention is the words you use, because understand that words are spells, okay? So sometimes, although we might have the intention of calling in something good, thank you for the like, hon. Although we might have the intention of calling in something good, what we end up doing is calling in more lack, okay? So I feel like we should really start there. Okay, we should really start there, because I feel like that is one of the parts that people are missing, okay? Another thing that people are missing is that they're not recognizing that if you have a certain pattern, let's say you have a pattern of bad relationships, right? Then the common denominator is you, my love. Okay? Thank you, Tina. So, the common denominator is you. And rather than not acknowledging that, okay, you will be able to manifest quicker if you work with the reality of a situation so that you can change it. As long as you're ignoring it, you are not aligning yourself with truth, and that's going to take you further away from what you're trying to manifest. Okay, so that's the first thing I want to say about that. All right, so before we get into it, I'm gonna clear the energy, gang. All right, so take a deep breath. Okay, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Okay, and we shall begin. That's right. I am a business owner. Speak the things as if they are already. Okay? And we're gonna it was great. I actually got back last night. I'm still a little tired, to tell you the truth. But we're gonna get into a lot of things about manifestation over here, and there may be times where exactly, I am a homeowner. Get it, girl. This is exactly what I'm talking about. We need to speak life into our blessings and blessings into our life. Okay, so the words that you choose are they're just as vital as the intention itself. Okay, so like I said, I'm gonna start with Earth today, because today we changed to Virgo. Okay, so I feel like that is important. I am going to get a gateway activation, and we're gonna take a look. We are gonna take a look. Okay, so this part will be for my Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns. Okay, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn, right? So let's take a look at what's headed towards my earth signs and what they need to be manifesting right now. Okay, what do they need to be manifesting, Spirit? Can you show me? Thank you to Nicole, Toy Nicole. I appreciate you all. Okay, Spirit, can you show me what my earth signs should be manifesting at this time? Can you show me what my earth signs? Thank you so much, Lisette. My name is Lisette as well, hun. Okay, so I want to talk about what we need to be manifesting as a collective, as earth signs. I'm a Taurus, okay? Fire will be coming up as well, okay? I just want to give each element their just due, okay? So bear with me, guys. You got the angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe, potent connection. But it came out cross. So what does this mean? This may mean that your ancestors or your spirit guides have been trying to contact you. Maybe you have a blockage, okay? Maybe you need to work with some other elements, okay? Try doing a meditation with some incense, maybe while you're in the water, right? I like to, if I'm having a blockage, I will try and do a meditation that has all 4 elements. So for earth, I'll use crystals. Right? For water, I use water. For fire, I'll use a candle. And for air, I'll use incense. So you could put all of those in your, you can have like the crystals in the bath water with you. Light an incense, burn a candle, right? And get in the water. And now you have got all 4 elements going to come into balance. Okay, so that's a very highly effective way to do that. Okay, the central sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. So what Spirit is telling you is that you could find a way to balance out all of those 4 elements within you, that you will regenerate and you will get those messages that the divine has been trying to give you. Okay, I see a scarab there. Okay, this is a highly spiritual spirit guide, animal guide. Okay, I also feel like those are wings of an eagle. So the Spirit is telling you that this will give you you could have a bird's eye view if you go into meditation. Okay, using what I suggested. Okay, let me just say to the person who put Jesus is coming back, okay? This is a channel for spirituality. If you're not elevated to the point where you realize that God is in you and that you are God and God is you and that you are the all, then you're probably not going to get half of what I'm saying. Okay, so I just want to be upfront. Okay, we are all God personified. Okay, we all are under a spiritual law. Okay, We're all, thank you so much. We're all under a spiritual law that we have to adhere to, okay? When you're not in adherence to the spiritual law, this is when you fall out of grace. This is when you have trouble manifesting what you want. This is when you feel like life is happening to you instead of for you, and that's not what this channel's about, okay? So, Thoth light codes, light initiation, great teacher awakening, and divine magic. Okay, so what Spirit is telling you is that you're being activated. Also, you know, one of the other things, because I like to change my meditations, okay? I like to change my meditation. So sometimes I'll do a meditation in the sun, okay? And I will alter that 4 element by putting a glass of water there. See, there's ways where you can have all 4 elements no matter the method that you're doing. And I feel like that is where you really come into balance. And by changing it up, you'll also see what works for you and, you know, what you need to work on. Okay. Now you also have ancestral realm, karmic release, healing the lineage, boundaries. Okay. So what Spirit is saying right here is that we have some curse breakers in the house. Okay. Some generational curse breakers. And if you can get into alignment, okay, you will find that you will break through some of those blockages that have not only been plaguing you, but your ancestors for generations. All right. So let's get a manifestation card as well, because we're talking about manifestation for the earth signs. And then we're going to go into another element. Okay. So let me just give you guys my earth signs, the undivided attention for a few minutes. Okay. Thank you so much, Bree Marie. Okay, so let's get something here. What is it that my earth signs should be manifesting at this time, please? So it says life is meant to be a vibrant, deeply felt, growing mosaic of long, meaningful moments. And when I see that card, it always makes me think about how we spend so much time looking at the past, right? Thinking back in time when love was only in the mind, right? Or when we're worried about tomorrow. And either of those 2 instances, you're not living your most vibrant life, okay? Because you have to understand when you're going to do water. I will be doing water, you know, I'm going to do all 4 elements, okay? You have to understand that the past, the present, and the future, there's no difference in time. Only in here on earth, in our vessel, when we're in our vessel, do we feel like it's linear, that the past happens first, then the present, and then the future. Whereas in spirit, it's happening all simultaneously. So you worrying about the past or worrying about the future is stopping you from now, which is the only moment that is real. Okay, because the memory of it is just, it's a vibration that you're holding on to. Okay, it's a vibration that you're holding on to. The worry about the future is a projection of your fears. So both of those are no longer, or not yet, applicable. So the only thing you have to worry about is now, guys, now, okay? So you also have let us awaken now and realize there's a greater vibrancy, joy, and freedom available to each of us. And didn't I just say that? Okay, that Spirit wants us in the now. Okay, we spend too much time talking about what we regret in the past, okay? And without self-mastery, we are slaves to fear, impulse, and conformity. With self-mastery, joy, greatness, and transcendence are ours, okay? So exactly, Spirit gave a card for each phase, okay? Stop worrying about the past, stop worrying about the future, and be in the present, okay? And when you write your manifestations, write what you want as if they already are in play, as if they already are happening. This is how you call things to you, okay? So we're going to get a 6-card spread, and we're going to see what's going on with my earth signs. Spirit, can you show me what my earth signs should be manifesting at this time? What should earth be manifesting at this time? Okay, and can you also show me what is it that is coming into my earth signs? Thank you. And can you also show me what's falling away from my earth signs? Thank you. And can you show me what is it that my earth signs cannot see? Thank you. And can you show me what is the truth of the matter? Thank you so much. And can you show me the most likely outcome? Thank you. At the bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. If you can change the perspective of how you call your manifestations in, or how you're looking at your present situation, this is how the wheel will turn in your favor, okay? And I will be doing air as well. Okay, so Queen of Cups, this is the situation. Okay, so it feels like even though you're a earth sign, this is a time to, hi guys, okay, this is a time to, you know, open yourself to the possibilities. The Queen of Cups is an open vessel. She knows that her cup is a full, okay, and she can pour into others, all right? And, you know, Earth likes to be grounded and doesn't always like to be in their emotions. I'm an Earth sign. I don't have a drop of water in my chart, so I have to work on that water frequency, okay? Maybe that's why I like to do manifestations in water. It assists me, right? But this is about opening yourself to all kinds of love, self-love, right? Relationship love, familial love, right? Love of all 5 parts of yourself, including the shadow, which we talked about last week, right? So, you know, that's what we're going to be getting into. I'm going to get a deck to clarify these. Why is the Queen of Cups here? As far as the situation for my earth signs, Knight of Pentacles, it's been a long time coming, okay? The Knight of Pentacles represents, you know, moving methodically and comfortably into something that you feel you're building stable. Okay? And I feel like with this Queen of Cups, Spirit saying you don't have to be so guarded. Oh my goodness. And then the Lovers comes out. Okay? So you don't have to be so guarded. If you guys could hit the like and subscribe, it would be awesome and help me out, please. I would greatly appreciate it. But you don't have to be so guarded at this time. Okay, you got the Lovers here. And you notice this isn't a traditional Lovers card. Okay, usually on the Lovers card, you see 3 people, indicating a choice on the original type of tarot. Okay, in this card, she's looking at herself. So could it be earth signs? That you're learning how to look at yourself through your own lens. That you're learning how to love yourself and give to yourself unconditionally. And fill your own cup. And allow yourself, look, if you think I'm lying, look at the Ace of Cups sitting there talking about how Earth has to allow themselves to be open to the frequency of all types of love. And I feel like Earth has a particular frequency where they like to fill everybody else up. But are you filling yourself up? Right? Are you giving to yourself? Or do you feel like that somehow you should feel guilty for that? Okay? You have the Devil here as well. Okay, I feel like, you know, Spirit's going to test you because this is what's coming into you. Spirit's going to test you to see if this, you know, evolvement that you've gone through about this self-love and learning how to fill your own cup, right? They're going to send you somebody. What's good, Lucky Goddess? They're going to send somebody to you who has player ways. Somebody who might be a fair weather friend, or somebody who comes in and out, or somebody who's in need of your healing frequency but doesn't have anything to give you back. Isn't willing to pour in your cup. Thank you, Queen. Okay, so I feel like what Spirit is saying here is, how will you respond when this needy person who already has shown you that they don't pour back into you, or that they're only a taker? Will you continue to give to them now that you learned this lesson about self-love? Or will you say respectfully, at this time, have to give to myself, and if I have time to help you, I will. They don't seem to mind not pouring into you when you're in need. right? A little bit of selfishness is healthy. This is called healthy boundaries, okay? What's falling away for my earth signs is this nonsense about having to be strong for everybody but yourself. Thank you, Special K. All right, that you have to be strong for everybody else but yourself. And that you have to not show a little fang sometimes and defend yourself. That's got to come to an end, okay? Because you got the Hierophant here. This is Taurus's card, okay? But this is about hope and faith for the future. This is also about, you know, you, especially Earth, always wanting to do the right thing. Hello, Susan. Always wanting to do the right thing for everybody, even though other people don't give that to you. Right? So you feel obligated to color within the lines, and then these other people take without regard. Right? 9 of Cups, get their wishes fulfilled and then you don't. Right? Good evening, honey. All right, so with this 9 of Cups, Spirit's telling you, you know, it's all good to want to see everybody happy, but isn't it time that you fill your own cup, that you go after your wish fulfillment, okay? This is for all of the earth signs right now, Wendy, okay? Spirit's telling you that you need to come into balance, all right? And sometimes you are going to have to leave some people out in the cold, all right? Because they might want you for the moment, for some passion, for a good time, right? But what about what you need to that fills your soul? Queen of Cups again. Okay, so Spirit is telling you, you know, it's time to focus on you. It doesn't mean that you can't ever give to anybody else, but right now is the season for you, okay? So, for what you can't see, and this I love this message from Spirit. Spirit, can you show me what's going on here? Look what you have. You're becoming the Emperor. That's what you can't see. You're becoming the Emperor. You could be starting a business, okay? Or you could be stepping up and getting a promotion at work. But this is about owning your path, okay? About walking in your own truth, about being comfortable in your own skin, okay? And with this 9 of Swords, it's like you could, let's say you're trying to open a business. You might be overthinking that. Okay, this is for the earth signs, for what they're trying to manifest, and I will be going through all of the signs. Thank you so much, Toy Nicole. I love you guys too. Okay, so with this 9 of Swords, you know, sometimes we overthink something to the point where we're not even allowing, you know, the process to take effect. Thank you, Wendy Wellness. Okay, you have to, again, the overthinking is a trick from you not being present in the now, okay? For you not realizing that you are the all, as above, so below, okay? So what are you, what's the truth? That you're the magician? That you can manifest anything that you want? Okay? That's the truth. That's one hell of a combination. Becoming the Emperor and being the magician. Okay, but you have to believe it. You have to know it. You have to give yourself permission to accept it. And that's part of the problem a lot of the time, right? Here's the King of Pentacles. Feels like what you're manifesting is stability, abundance, growth, right? Peace, right? The King of Pentacles feels powerful when they have everything that they need. Okay? So I feel like that is what's happening right here. Now you have the Queen of Swords, and I'm not accepting any joint lives at this moment, okay? But maybe on a future date. Okay, with the Queen of Swords, this is about them healthy boundaries. This is the truth of the matter. You might have to learn how to say no. You might have to say to some people, I see what you're about, and no hard feelings, but that doesn't fucking align with me anymore. And that's okay. Okay? No is a complete sentence. Spirit, what's with the Queen of Swords, please, for my earth signs? Okay? Listen, you may have some collaborations that are no longer serving you. Or there could be people coming to you seeing that you're becoming the emperor and they want to ride your coattails. And you might have to say, this isn't the time for that, because you got the Page of Swords right now. Okay? And I feel like you're going to have to block some people that are not in the frequency of where you're trying to go. Okay? The Three of Cups, it feels like there's a lot of people who were talking about you at some point, saying that you weren't going to do something, or that you know, gossiping behind your back, like, oh, he or she won't stay on the path of ascension or something like that. And now that you're accomplishing this, they're, you know, want to join up. Right? But it doesn't feel like they've raised their frequency. No, they're just trying to hijack some of yours. Okay? And I feel like what Spirit is saying again with this Justice card is you have to come into balance within yourself. Okay? And if that leaves some people stuck, then it's going to leave some people stuck. The Emperor does not feel bad when he knows that he has to make an executive decision, and he's not going to overthink it. Okay? The key to this manifestation thing is, you know, this whole Page of Pentacles, learning to be the forever student. Even when the Emperor never stops trying to grow, trying to learn. This is how he always stays ahead of the frequency of those people who would like to replace him. Okay, so let's talk about that. I'm gonna get a kipper for you guys, all right, before I start moving on to another element. Okay, I might pick one or two more cards. Yes, I am. I'm gonna pick you in the shadows, right? Judication. Are you feeling guilty about having to tell people that you can't be of service for them right now because you have to take care of yourself? Okay, because you have to take care of yourself, right? And Spirit, like I said, is going to test you, right? They're going to send somebody who always is codependent, right? Could be a best friend. She always got a fucking problem or something going on in her relationship, or he always wants a wingman, or this is somebody that like takes and needs and doesn't have, but wants you to fill them up. But then when you're in need, you don't get that same frequency and response, right? So let's clarify these. Let's see what Spirit is telling us about this. Spirit, why is this Judication card here? Yeah, empathy. Look at what Spirit said. Spirit said you could feel bad for them, okay? You can empathize with their situation, but that doesn't mean that you have to solve their fucking problem for them. All right? It's not that season. You see, friendship, right? And what does it say? I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason or a season, right? You didn't bring them here. They're responsible for their own choices, especially people that you have helped them in the past and they continuously repeat the pattern. Okay? So then you're just throwing away your energy that you know damn well they're not going to change their frequency, right? So here's the message of concern and success. Could it be that these people who are pulling on your energy are trying to stop you from achieving this Emperor status, which came out in the position of what you can't see, but they know that that is where you're headed? And so rather than, help you to get there, what they would rather do is pull on your energy to stop you from getting there. Thank you, Lawrence. You have to stop to think, what are these people's motives? Okay, are they in denial? Sorry, I dropped it. Are they in denial of, the fact that they're codependent on you and that they're trying to pull you, right? Are these people grateful for the shit that you do for them? Maybe Spirit's trying to teach you a lesson about discipline, about standing 10 toes down for yourself, okay? And this fear, okay? Fear of what? Not being liked, okay? And with this guilt, are you going to feel bad if you're not a people pleaser? Because if you're pleasing everybody else, you're never going to be your authentic self, okay? And authenticity is divine. All right? So I'm going to pull it in the shadows because I feel like this is what would be blocking you. Okay? Whatever your shadow might be telling you. Right? Or someone else who's trying to keep you in shadow from the past, right? Let's see maybe what that subconscious has been, whispering in your ear to make you doubt yourself, okay? Spirit, can you show me for my earth signs? What's blocking them? Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Look, I have been here before with others, so you've had a pattern of people taking advantage of your kind heart, right? And I was careless with you. This is what they all say, right? But how about if you realize that you were careless with yourself because you kept giving to people that you knew were not aligned with you, and you felt like it was your obligation to pour into these broken people rather than yourself. So in some ways, you might have done this to yourself. Okay? Your body language says so much. This is talking about, you know, you ever get in the mirror and they say, you know, say these manifestations in the mirror, and this is how you retrain your frequency. You ever notice that, like, that first day when you look in the mirror and you say, I love you, you don't believe that shit and it's written on your face? You ever notice that? Right? So, you know, if you're putting up these boundaries with somebody who's been crossing these boundaries, they might not believe you at first because your body language isn't going to be aligning with that. You might need to practice saying no, right? Look what she said. She said, I cry when I say I love you in the mirror, because that's how much your soul needs to hear it, hon. Don't ever stop saying it. Don't ever stop saying it. Okay? So what Spirit is saying is, before you could convince somebody else that you're ready to pour in your own cup, you got to believe it. This is why Spirit is going to send you that test to see when this broken winged person comes to eat off your fucking plate, if you're going to keep saying, oh yes, you first. You first. Will you ever choose yourself first, is what Spirit is saying. Okay? So I'm going to get you one card to close, and then I'm going to move on to another element. Okay, what Spirit is saying is you're supposed to be manifesting your healthy boundaries, your soul's growth, okay, this new emperor status, okay, and believe in the growth that you have accomplished, all right? And stop worrying about everybody else. They're going to have to get to that point too, where they face the man in the mirror, right? I'm looking at the man in the mirror, right? That's the first part of manifesting. Okay? So, let's pull you guys one more card before I move on. And what shall it be? Do we want over here? No, we're gonna go with a enchanted map. Let's go. Oh, I'm sorry if I got you crying, but listen, sometimes, you know, tears are spells too. And sometimes we do have to cry and release, okay? Spirit, show me. I don't know why, but I smell food all of a sudden. Who's eating? What are you eating? I smell like sausage. Somebody eating sausage. This was for the earth, and now I'm going to go, I'm going to go into the next sign, okay? Stuck in the mud. You see how these people had you frozen because you were so worried about pulling them along that you were stopping yourself. Popcorn is one of my favorite things in the world, okay? So I feel like, look, this elephant is stuck in the mud and he's got a bird on his back. He's trying to carry somebody across, okay? It's about you choosing to fill yourself, okay? You can't take everybody with you. Sometimes these people will see the progress that you make, and this will inspire them, but it's not for you to put them on your back, okay? It's for you to show them that it's possible, okay? And what is it that you need to be changing, or what do you need to be doing, is the metamorphosis, allowing the change to take hold, okay? What can you put that one back up? Can these two? Okay, stuck in the mud. Okay, that's where earth signs have been. And this is where Spirit wants you. Manifesting the new. Okay? Getting comfortable in the skin you're in. Okay? Okay, happy birthday, Machine Mateo. Okay? All right, so I'm going to clear these, and then I'm going to go on to the next element. Okay, so give me 2 seconds. I want to do a bowl frequency in between. I like to clean the energy between the elements. Okay, so just give me a second, guys. Just give me a second. And we're going to do what comes after Virgos? Libra. So we're going to do air next. We're going to do air next. Air signs will be next, guys. What are you manifesting, or what should you be manifesting at this time? That's what we're looking at today. What should my air signs be manifesting? All right, so let me just pick all these cards up. And what's good, info? Okay, so we're gonna be talking about that now. I just need to put some of these away. It'd be too much. I'm gonna leave these out because I plan to use these for you guys too. And these. And these. All right, let's clear this energy for my air signs. And if you guys could hit the like and subscribe, it would be so greatly appreciated, gang gang. All right, take a deep breath in and out. Okay, in through the nose, out through the mouth. To interrupt the frequency. Thank you for the follows, guys. I really greatly appreciate you. I'm new to TikTok, okay? And you guys are helping me grow. Okay, so let's see what my air signs should be manifesting. What are you manifesting right now? Let's take a look. Spirit, what are my air signs manifesting at this time, please? What are my air signs manifesting at this time? Thank you, Lori, for the follow. What are my air signs manifesting at this time? Spirit, can you show me? Thank you all for the likes, guys. I feel the love. Greatly appreciate you. Okay, once I actually get in the flow, I may not be responding as much, but it's just because I'm channeling. Okay, don't think that that I'm not paying you guys mind, but I get into the zone. Okay, anything else from this deck? Last shuffle, Spirit. Anything else from this deck? Okay, Akashic Records. Okay, so what's happening to you, it says clearing old stories, releasing past lives, freedom, right? So I feel like you guys have already broken some generational curses, all right? I feel like there could be unlocking, okay? Libra, you know, is air, Aquarius, air, Gemini. This is all about communication frequency. Okay, getting the messages for the divine. Okay, and we all are being upgraded. Okay, energetically. And I haven't had too many lives over here yet, so y'all don't know. Like, I get into the world readings and what's happening, you know, and all of that. And if you're interested in that, you can go on the Patreon. You'll find way more content, right? But I feel like that's like this air energy, right? Where you're in tune with the all. Okay, and it says halls of a mentee initiation, secrets revealed, treasures uncovered, initiation. Some of you are unlocking gifts, maybe gifts that you had in other lifetimes that have been dormant in you. Okay, I feel like there's an unlocking. There's a reveal. Okay, some of you might have noticed a lot of people are getting new gifts that they weren't aware of. All right, this could be like you could have realized that you could hear people's thoughts. That happened to me recently, right? These, you know, or you might be dreaming now clearer, or you might have met one of your spirit guides, right? You have Hather light codes, light immersion, full system upgrade, power recall. Didn't I just say that? That you were being upgraded in some way, okay? And that you were remembering gifts from your past lives. There it is. Hello, Mystical Mickey. Okay, so Spirit is confirming the message even before I read the cards. Okay, they're telling you that there's an unlocking that's happening. It feels like you've passed a test of some sort. Okay, this is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius right now. You got soul star activation. Fulfilling soul contracts, remembering who you are. I love this, air signs. It feels like... Look at the macabre and the bird, okay? The divine primordial mother, okay? The feminine energy, okay? This is, and even the masculines have masculine and feminine. So there's a duality taking place, okay? This is you becoming comfortable with that frequency of femininity, okay? So... let's see what deck we're going to see what you're manifesting as well. Okay, there's an unlocking going on, all right? And the divine feminine has returned, okay? So this is a straight up activation from the divine feminine, whether you're masculine or feminine, guys, okay? Know that we all have the divine feminine within us. Abundance in business and self-connection. Exactly. And when we manifest, it's important that we choose words that are that promote manifestation and that aren't speaking in lack. Okay, lack words are words like I need and I want. Okay, that's runner chaser energy. You need to speak these things into existence as if they already have. Okay, so Spirit, can you show me what my air signs need to be manifesting right now? What do they need to be manifesting? Last shuffle, Spirit. What do my air signs need to be manifesting? Okay, you guys got 2 cards. You got freedom and greatness belong to those who master their day. So what Spirit is saying is that for my air signs, you need to learn how to master the frequency. Okay? Master your frequency. So what do I mean by this? So once you learn that you have a frequency, okay, you will notice that when you get around somebody negative, they try to take you off your frequency. You ever wake up in the morning? Give you an example of one that happens when you're by yourself. You ever get up in the morning, stub your toe, and you're like, this is going to be a shitty day? Guess what you just did? You just manifested a shitty day. And guess what's going to happen? That day is going to go shitty. Okay? So what Spirit is saying is that for you to manifest appropriately, because these gifts are already unlocked to you, what you have to learn how to do is manage your frequency and not let people come into your sphere and throw you off your energy game. All right. I teach manifestation courses. You can always go on my website, lovelysoulempress.com. You can book a session over there. But one of the main things I teach is how to own your frequency, so that, because it's not like you're not going to come into across people who are in a lesser energy and who are going to try to take you off your game. Thank you, Mystical Mickey. Right? So what it is that you have to find a way, and you can't just stay in hermit mode for the rest of your life, right? You're going to have to go outside at some point, right? So the key is not to avoid people, but to learn how to be the master of your frequency and not give up your frequency every time somebody, sets you off or says some fuck shit. Okay? So you have here, there is no nobility to those who do not need... let me start it over. There is a nobility to those who do not need neediness or desperation to compromise who they are. So again, the words you choose. There is nobility to those who do not let neediness or desperation compromise who they are. The feeling of lack. So what Spirit is trying to teach you for this next leg of the journey for my air signs is to not get tricked, not get pushed, not get thrown off of your frequency where it pushes you into returning to the frequency of lack, the frequency of fear, or the frequency of not having enough, the frequency of nobody loves you. All these things are either things that you project on yourself or others have projected on you, and they're stopping you from attaining what has already been promised to you by the divine if you allow yourself to come into union, which what Spirit has already set out before you, okay? Thank you so much for the heat wave, my love, okay? So you got the joyous masters know that amid all the chaos and conflict, all the hurry and wickedness of the world, there is something solid within that is beautiful, steady, and good. Listen to it again. The joyous masters. We were just talking about people who master their frequency. All right. The joyous masters know that amid all the chaos and the conflict, the people and the bullshit, right? All the hurry and the wickedness of the world, and all the I want, I need, gimme. There is something solid within that is beautiful and steady and is good. Meaning that it's already yours if you believe it. It's been within you all this time. Okay. Looking outside of yourself, you will not attain it. You have to look within. Okay, so let's get a 6-card spread for my air signs and see what they need to be manifesting right now, okay? And can you show me what is it that's coming towards them? What do they need to be manifesting that's coming towards them? Oh, too many, Spirit. 1 card. What do they need to manifest that's coming towards them? Thank you so much. What do they need? What's falling away? Thank you. What is it that they cannot see? Thank you. What is the truth of the matter? And what is the most likely outcome? Thank you. At the bottom of the deck, you got the Hierophant. Okay? So Spirit wants to talk to you about hope and faith. Okay? Do you believe? The Hierophant is the high priest or the Pope of the Tarot. Do you believe that this has been promised to you? Because when you believe in your manifestation and know that as long as you're keeping your frequency and moving towards the outcome and manifesting this, it will be. Right? That it will be. All right? So let's talk about what you got out here. You got the 6 of Wands. Spirit's telling you, you will be victorious. Okay? You will be victorious at manifesting. But you have to know, what is it that you're manifesting, right? Sometimes people think, oh, I'm manifesting a new car. Let me use an example. I'm manifesting a new car. And then they go to Spirit and they're like, but I need a new car, Spirit, and I don't know how I'm going to get the money, and oh, how is this going to happen? Because I've been trying to save it. You know what you just did? You just spoke against everything the fuck that you asked for, right? When you could have said, thank you, Spirit, for the new car that's going to take me to and from my job and help me grow that business and be exactly what I needed when I needed, because you're always right on time. And I know that when I speak something to existence, it comes through me and my soul as I co-create with you, and that this will never fail me. Right? The Ten of Pentacles. So not only could you be victorious, but you could be abundant. But you have to learn how to use that frequency. You have to learn how to use that frequency. Queen of Pentacles. Right? See how she's holding that big ass coin over her head? Right? She knows that she has the power to do that. Okay? The Queen of Pentacles is an entrepreneur. Okay? And so it's like, do you believe in yourself? Okay? And what's stopping you? This Eight of Swords. Do you, Spirit gives you this opportunity, and then you say, but when, Spirit? But how will it happen? What it'll look like? Are you sure it's coming? When is it coming? I don't know when it's coming. Right? So you're doubting, Spirit. So that's also working against your manifestation. Okay? So there has to be some, faith that if you are God and God is in you, that what you speak over your life will be. Okay? Maybe what you're really afraid of here with this Knight of Swords is having to speak a truth. That you have been speaking doubt and lack over your life for quite some time. And that it's time to now use the power of the tongue and speak life over your blessings and blessings over your life. Thank you so much for all the love. I so greatly appreciate you guys. You guys could never know. Okay, so what's here? The King of Wands. This is what's falling away. Show me, Spirit. All right, now I'm going to talk to both male and female for a second. Let's say you're the King of Wands. You're a masculine, right? But you feel like, you really want a spouse, a Queen of Pentacles. She's the quintessential spouse, right? And you feel like, well, I'm not going to be able to manifest what I need in my life without a feminine with me, right? Because what do they say? Behind every good man, there's a good woman, right? So, are you waiting for someone else to complete you when you already have all the tools within yourself? Right? Are you waiting for somebody else to complete you? Right? Are you letting that stop you? Or do you believe that you're enough, that you can create those things without a partner, and that, let's say that you are calling in love? Right? Speak it into the existence, right? You could be saying, instead of saying, I want my spouse, you could say, thank you, Spirit, for bringing in my divine partner, my counterpart, the person who will understand, love, spiritually uplift me, grow with me, build generational wealth. That's a wish list. Okay? You need to write it and speak it in a way as if it already is. Now, let me talk to the feminines for a minute. Right? Are you waiting for this King of Wands to give you, this is the air signs. Are you waiting for this King of Wands to give you permission to build the life that you want? Do you need somebody else's permission to build what you want? Or do you feel that you can't do it without a masculine? Exactly. We're out here. You came into this world by yourself, and whether you have a 50-year marriage, okay, you're still most likely going to leave up out of here by yourself too. And then you're going to come back into another life, and that one's going to be by yourself too, right? So the point here is you're on a solo journey. Yes, we enjoy people along the way, but we're not supposed to be waiting or setting our goals according to other people. You have a life, a soul contract that you signed with Spirit. You're here. Your purpose is to remember that. All your oracle cards were talking about Akashic records and these things being unlocked, okay? So I feel like what Spirit's telling you is that these gifts is already unlocked. A lot of yous know what the fuck you're supposed to be doing, right? But are you waiting for somebody to give you permission to do it? Again, with the hope and faith. Do you have hope and faith that you could do it on your own? Thank you for the special K. All right, so you have here what you can't see. That the way that you speak these things into existence is blocking your transformation, okay? From achieving that. Think of yourself as being in a chrysalis right before the butterfly cracks open. It's like you're afraid to come out because you're waiting for somebody to free you. It's time to free yourself, all right? Death card, Spirit. Why? Page of Cups. What's the matter? You feel like they might not offer you their little cup of love anyway. Looks like it's too little for you anyway. All right. Looks like some of these people have third parties, right? Or maybe you're realizing that you're not as happy as you thought you were, waiting for somebody to give you permission to live the life that you want. Okay, Page of Swords, right? Where they're with you, but they never, they hold you back. They never assist you in reaching your dreams, right? They're blocking you, perpetually blocking you from this Ace of Pentacles, from this abundance that Spirit has brought to you, from the seed, right? This King of Wands is standing in the way of the Six of Swords. And the only way you can get past that person is by going into hermit and going within yourself and realizing that the all is you, that everything is you. Thank you, Angela, okay? That everything is within you, okay? And that all of this other shit around you, including the people, are illusions, okay? It's just a manipulation to, stop you from attaining what you signed this contract for, okay? The devil's a lie, okay? Knight of Cups, right? You can pour your own cup. You can fill your own cup, right? How can you, settle for this Page of Cups when it's not half of what you want? Okay? So you got the Queen of Coins here, the entrepreneur, the quintessential spouse, and she's sitting in the truth of the matter. Right? So whether you're a masculine, she's waiting for you right here. If you're a feminine, you are that already. Okay? Thank you again, Lawrence, for the rose. Spirit, show me why this Queen of Coins is here for my air signs, please. With the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Because you've been waiting for somebody to water your soul, water your plant, water your seed, water your idea, water your manifestation. Look at this shit. It's not growing. Okay, you know why? Because they're tending to their garden. Right? And is it going to take a tower for you to realize that it's time for you to build yours, to water yours, to go after what you want? Let me get one more for that. Look. Four of Swords, that's an indication. If you've given the reins over of your life to somebody else, that's the indication that there's some healing that is needed, okay? There's some healing that's needed. All right, they're not stopping you. You are allowing them to stop you. Maybe there's a reason why you're doing that. Maybe because you don't believe in yourself, and that's the real underlying issue, right? With the Star here as the most likely outcome, let's see what this is. Thank you for the gifts, Gypsy. Thank you so much. Look, this is your soul path. You are the star. Thank you, Nicole. You are the star, all right? You have this divine connection with the divine. This is your north node. This is the direction you're supposed to be heading in, right? And look at all the deception that you knew wasn't fucking true. You knew that, you know, when he wanted a Netflix and chill, that he was just looking for some ass. Or you knew that she was asking you for money, but she had no interest in you, right? You lied to yourself. They showed you who they were, right? But did you really use that so that way you wouldn't have to go out after what was yours because it was hard, because it, you know, you would have to come out of the illusion and go after the Ten of Pentacles, right? This family, generational wealth and legacy that has been promised to you. Look at your fucking ancestors standing behind you. Look at that. Look at that. Look at the abundance that awaits you. When you decide that you're not going to allow this self-doubt to stop you from getting what is already promised to you. High Priestess, you already knew the truth. You already knew the truth. You just had to say it out loud. I call my frequency back from all people, places, and things. Right? And look at the Ace of Cups. Overflowing. Overflowing with abundance, right? And the new beginning begins and you emerge, right? Look at that. Divine timing, healing, restoration, all that is yours will be. But you got to believe. You got to stop letting people take you out your frequency. Spirit, show me what else they need to know. Show me what else they need to know. Anything else from this deck? Anything else? Last shuffle, Spirit. Thank you. Right? So you have here distant horizons, right? I'm hearing the, what is it? There's a ribbon in the sky for our love, right? With the distant horizons, right? And I feel like this love is between you and Spirit. And Spirit is waiting for you to recognize your own greatness. Distant horizons. With health and grief. But you giving your power away is causing depression, anxiety, illnesses, autoimmune diseases, all types of things. Because you're allowing somebody else to dictate what your true soul path is supposed to be. All right? You got main female here. Spirit, why is this main female here? Why is this main female here, please? Why is this main female here, please? Regret. Listen, male or female, if you keep giving away your power to someone else, you're going to end up regretting it. That's what Spirit wants you to know. Okay? Relationships, right? I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Are you? Are you? Have you been picking the same person in a different vessel? These people that take from you but never fill you. Right? And if you're to be honest, is that not a reflection of where you were when you met them? Right? And now you're trying to grow and surpass that. But you want to take them with you? How's that going to work, Sway? How's that going to work, Sway? Thoughts. Look, Spirit wants you to be in gratitude. Okay? To wake up saying, thank you, Spirit, for that car that's outside that it helps me get to my job every day. Thank you for that job that helps me make that car payment. Thank you for that home that I have that I pay the mortgage on, right? And stop being in denial. See how it's in reverse? And stop being in denial that these people are going to give you the permission to be who the fuck you want to be. They're not. Okay? They want you to stay where they are, where they met you, in that fucked up frequency. Okay? And you're here trying to find your purpose. So which is it going to be? You're going to make them happy or you're going to make you happy? Right? Because look what's here. Bad health. This is all about depression and being fucked up and overthinking and having social anxieties and literally making yourself sick. Literally making yourself sick. Look, when Spirit said what you need is a little pride and I love yourself, right? It says here, I love myself and I see myself in everyone. This is the answer. This is the answer. Okay? To have the pride, to not have to, make yourself less so somebody else could feel so, like they're fucking more. That's not your job. Okay? That's not, you're healing their insecurity, but you're not addressing yours. How does that work? How does that work? Let's get you a shadow because I want to see what is it that is blocking you. It's always something with the shadow, right? Not to say that the shadow is bad because the shadow is necessary, right? But what is the shadow telling you? Or what is someone else's shadow telling you? Let's see what's going on with that. I feel like that's equally important here. Anything else from this deck? Last shuffle, Spirit. Mind fucking blown. Are you afraid to say that you're different now? That you've grown? That these things don't align with you anymore, right? Are you afraid to speak this greatness and abundance into existence because, they might not be happy, right? Or they might think less of you, like, air sign is such a show off because they got all this nice stuff and their life is going well. Really? So you're going to let, you have to conform? We're still dealing with conformity. Okay? Look what Spirit said that is doing. I took the easy way out. Okay? I took the easy way out. Okay? So I'm getting a dual message. There are people in your life who are very insecure and they want you to fill them up so it's easier than them having to do the shadow work. Okay? And the second message is, if you're afraid of some type of form of greatness that's been promised to you, you can use this person as an excuse to not have to step into that Emperor frequency. But you'll cheat yourself. Okay, so I'm going to take a final message for you guys. And then I'm going to go on to fire signs. Spirit, can we have a final message for my air signs, please? Final message for my air signs. And I think I'm going to post this on my YouTube. It's by the same name, okay? Should you want to watch this later, you will find it there. Okay, and you will find many other manifestation readings and all kind of stuff, because I really do concentrate on the 5 parts of the soul, okay, and soul growth, okay? So there's a lot longer reads there. Thank you. Look, slow and steady. You're not going to change everything overnight, but Spirit wants you to take a step and head in the direction and, stop waiting for permission from somebody who doesn't even have their shit together. How they're going to help you. Look, rescue. Right? Are you going to rescue yourself? Right? Or does somebody always want you in some type of victim mode? It makes them feel better, so you don't want to be the heroine of your own story, because then they're not going to feel needy, like you won't need them because you have to play the damsel in distress or some type of fucking victim, right? But you don't live in that frequency anymore with this ghost lands, right? Because we started off with the air signs had already finished some kind of lesson, but it's like they're afraid to like step into it. Okay? Details, details, details. Look, goddess. They talking to you. They're like, pay attention. Pay attention to the details and what somebody is really trying to tell you, right? When they tell you these things, are they trying to keep you small so they could be more, and then you're permitting it, and you're acting like this shit, you don't hear it, right? Golden Palace, when this fucking awaits you, okay? Your greatness, your home, your business, your career, right? But you're going to play it small so they can feel comfortable. Thank you for the crown, my love. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Okay, so I feel like this is what Spirit's telling you. Put your fucking crown on. Get it straight. Right? And step into your power, because it feels like you're giving it away. All right? That's what I got from my air sign. So I'm going to clear this. Okay? And I'm going to go into my fire sign. Okay? And then, before we get started on that, I'm going to also do the singing bowl again. Because like I said, I want to clear the energy in between elements. Okay, thank you so much for the heart, my love. I greatly appreciate you guys, okay? It's not like I am ignoring the comments, but I have to stay in the channeling, okay? I want you guys to know that I greatly appreciate you. Thank you so much, Morgs. Okay? So let me clear these off. And then we're going to do the singing bowl, and we're going to go to the fire signs. Thank you so much, Angela. Okay. So let's get the singing bowl for my fire signs. Aries, Leo, and Sag, you are up. Please do take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay, as we clear the energy for my fire signs. Okay, that was wonderful. I'm going to answer this one question, but not with a card, because you keep repeating it, and I feel like this is what you need to know, Vicky. Vicky, the reason why men keep coming in and out and disappearing is because you say things like that. You're calling in the frequency of men who have nothing to give you. Right? They're not doing it to you. You keep picking the same person in the same frequency. Okay, so this is about you looking at who you are and what is the common denominator. If they keep doing this to you, something in you is not balanced, okay? And if you would like to explore that, you can go to my website and book a consultation, and we will get into depth with that, because I feel like there's a lot of self-doubt and lack of self-love in that sentence, and I feel like that's why they're coming to you in that frequency. All right, so fire signs, let's get it cracking. Let's look at what you should be manifesting at this time. Thank you, Lawrence. What should you be manifesting at this time? Thank you for the fire as well, my love. Okay, because I feel like, you know, some tarot readers, they're going to tell you shit that, you know, you want to hear. Yeah, he's coming back. Yeah, he's going to call you, right? That's not my job. I'm here to tell you the real, okay? If you want to be healed, you have to heal yourself. Okay, you want to be loved, you got to love yourself. Okay, you want to be successful, you got to believe that you already are. All right, this is the problem why people are going through these situations. Spirit, can you show me? What should my fire signs be manifesting right now? What should my fire signs be manifesting right now? Last shuffle, Spirit. Thank you. They gave you a lot of cards, so fire signs. I'm gonna pull them for you because I feel like there's a lot going on this way, okay? Angelic frequency. Angels are here. You are safe. Potent connection, right? So you might not be believing that your ancestors are going to help you. I feel like you've been going through a rough time. Okay, I feel like somebody's been pulling on your energy heavily. Right, you got Macabre activation, transcendence, ascension. You are rising up. Let me tell you that these ascensions, they come in after shadow moments. They come in after the tower, right? This is when we're most open to the soul growth, right? And Spirit's telling you you are protected, but you have to believe it, right? And then you got the central sun, abundance, downloads, regeneration, and success. Okay? Air signs got this too. Right? You're being powered up. Okay? You're getting downloads that would unlock your abundance. Okay? But there's something about you not feeling protected or you feeling alone. I'm getting abandonment. Okay, solar light upgrade, solar plexus chakra, inner fire, willpower. Your solar plexus is where you take action from. Now I'm hearing what's his name? John Legend, right? He does this song called Actions, okay? And it says, actions speak louder than love songs. I've been doing this all wrong. Right? So I feel like this solar plexus chakra, you know, you fire signs, you're supposed to be powered up by the drive in you, the willpower, but it feels like there could have been some abandonment. It could have came from a relationship, a parent, family member that has left you feeling unmotivated or like you don't have the willpower or can't do something by yourself. You got Akashic records, clearing old stories, releasing the past lives, freedom, right? So somebody didn't recognize who you were, right? That doesn't make whatever their truth about you the reality. Thank you, Gomavel. Okay, and thank you, Lawrence, all right? So I feel like what they're saying here is that you're letting somebody else's story about you become true. Or you're allowing the past to convince you that it will always be. So let's say you have a dad that bounced out. And so you feel like, well, that man left me, every man will leave me, right? Or maybe your mom wasn't present. Or she could have been there, but, you know, some of us got some ain't shit mamas, right? And, you know, you could be trying to get that same person's attention by picking people that are just like them. right? You need to release yourself from this frequency of the past. It's stopping you from living your divine truth. Thank you so much, Lawrence, okay? Stopping you from living your divine truth. Thank you, Alex. All right? You got Chamber of the Violet Flame, karmic release, radical transformation. Do a meditation and picture the violet flame. If you have trouble doing it, go on YouTube. They will have many violet flame readings. Okay, I feel like you need to let some of this old shit get burnt away because it's not real. It's not in the now. It's not in the present. Okay, whenever you think back to those painful moments, what you're feeling is the frequency of yesterday, and you're gonna put it on like a fucking coat. Lemurian seed codes. Okay, embracing sensitivity, uniqueness, living in grace. Right. I feel like, thank you, Kiki. I feel like there's been something activated in you, okay, where you pick up frequencies. I'm getting a lot of empaths, okay? But this isn't to absorb it and become it. This is, you know, you're going to have at some point as an empath, I'm an empath, we have to be able to feel the frequencies and let them pass through us and not absorb them and hold on to them. Okay, because they're not yours. All right, radical transformation. Stepping into your truth, stepping into your power, becoming who you were meant to be in this lifetime. Okay? Freedom, love of my life, you are my friend. I feel like Spirit is saying that to you, okay, that you need to see that you are the person that you always needed. Your higher self. I'm about to get fucking real right now. Your higher self is the person you've been looking for. I'll say it again. Your higher self is the person that you've been looking for. Okay? Uniqueness, living with grace. Okay? So, are you going to allow that part of yourself to flourish? Or are you afraid of what that looks like? Are you afraid to take action? Does it feel like too much work? Okay, if we want to talk about protection, we can do that after I finish the fire signs. And as an empath, we don't have to control anything. We have to see ourselves as a tower where we get a frequency and then it just goes and continues. Okay? We tap into it. We don't go into it. We don't become it. We don't live in that zip code. It's just like rain. You feel rain. No, water signs are next. Right? You feel rain. You don't become the rain. Right? You allow that the rain is there, you acknowledge it, and then you fucking keep on, right? Same thing, right? So I won't let others stoke fear in my heart. I choose to remain true to who I am, where my dreams direct me, no matter the hardship I might incur. Feels like the fire signs, who are usually taking action, are afraid of unlocking something. Okay? Any dirt or carnage of yesterday belongs nowhere near now, but rather in the dustbin of history where we need not rummage about. Okay, so let's talk about the past, since we're talking about abandonment issues, right? And this could be that, like I was saying to the other young lady, you know, why do these people keep coming in and doing the same shit? Because there was a lesson in the past that you didn't learn. Okay? Maybe that lesson is not to look through somebody else's eyes and see yourself the way they see you, right? You know, or let's say you had a woman or a man, it doesn't matter, who was beating your ass, right? and they told you, I'm sorry, but you know, it's you. It's the way you make me feel. Right? And now you believe that about yourself, right? You're rummaging about in that painful basket, right? Or dustbin, like it says on the card. And you're making that to be true. Thank you. Hi from Scotland. Hi, honey. So I feel like what Spirit is saying is that might have been something you experienced in the past, but that's not your truth, okay? When we are hurt, we felt that love was somehow diminished or damaged, but hurt has nothing to do with love, and love is unaffiliated with and unaffected by pain. Ego was hurt, not love. Love is divine. It is everywhere, ever present and abundant and free. So look how Spirit is right on time, okay? When we are hurt, we felt that love was diminished or damaged. This is why we think, oh, I'm always going to have this type of person, right? Because your ego was hurt, right? Love is divine, like the card says. You have to understand that that's just a part of yourself that you need to heal. Learn what it was that you allowed somebody to do something to you, because nobody can do anything to you that without your permission. In some way, unless we're talking about, you know, rape or something like that, right? But even that, you don't want to let that frequency control your life. Things are going to happen that are outside of our control. It's what we do with the experience that determines whether it controls us. Okay? And then you have, we are not slave to our history. We can be freed by our unconscious thoughts and disciplined habits. And it came out in reverse. So are you letting the past control you? Memories don't live like people do. They'll always be with you. Whether things are good or bad, it's just the memories that we have, right? So are you, judging your now by yesterday? Hi, Jamaica. Hi, Chennai. You know, that's like one of my favorite places in the world. Okay. We also have, we must ask if our desires to feel safe and accepted are in fact enslaving us to popular opinion and to boredom. And it came out in reverse. Are you going to continue to put limitations? Okay? Because you're looking for someone to love you. Now, I'm hearing a lot of songs with my fire signs. Looking for love in all the wrong places, right? So I feel like, hi from the Dominican Republic. Oh, I was raised in a Dominican house. Okay, and now we have, with love's transcendent power, we can be reborn and redirected when we open to love. Life itself can feel newer, more alive, more magical, and more meaningful. And it became in reverse. Okay, yeah, really, my stepfather was Dominican. So I feel like, and my sister's Dominican, I feel like what this is talking about is this holding on to yesterday. Thank you for the presence, Lawrence. This holding on to yesterday is causing you to not live your best life. With love's transcendent power, we can be reborn and redirected. When we open to love, life itself can feel more new, alive, magical, and meaningful. But if you're going to hold on to the frequency of yesterday, you never experienced this. Okay? That's what Spirit is telling you. Okay? I'm Puerto Rican and Haitian. I was raised in a Dominican house. I'm all in the Caribbean, honey. I'm mad Caribbean, all right? So let's go. Let's go. Spirit, can you show me what my fire signs should be manifesting? What is coming towards them? What is falling away? What is it that they cannot see? And what is the truth of the matter? And most likely outcome. Thank you. 9 of Wands. Are you defensive to something or someone? Are you defensive to doing the shadow work that would free you from this past? Because that's what it feels like to me. That's what it feels like to me. All right, let me give this deck a shuffle real quick, and we're going to clarify these. And we're going to see what's going on with my fire signs and what needs to be manifested. for you guys? And what do you need to clear out to do it? Spirit, you have the Ten of Wands here. Are you keeping yourself busy? Are you saying, I don't have time to do shadow work, I have so many responsibilities? Or are you feeling overburdened by your life right now, Spirit? Yeah. Do you, ooh, Spirit's about to go there. Ten of Wands. Okay. Scotland. Hey, Scotland. I feel like this Ten of Wands is talking about the burdens. This is the I feel sorry for myself, self-fulfilling prophecy. You know, I guess I deserve these type of partners. Okay. I get treated like this because I'm, you know, it's the way I am. I'm not lovable, right? Are you punishing yourself for something somebody did to you a long time ago? Because you don't know how to free yourself from the pain of yesterday and you keep manifesting more pain for tomorrow? Could that be? Could that be? The devil is here. You could be saying, you know, I have all these toxic, codependent people around me, and I work so hard to be a good person, right? And here you have the Four of Swords. But the reason why these people keep coming to you is because A, if you're an empath, you have a healing frequency, but you're using it for others instead of yourself. And then secondly, you know, you could be keeping yourself busy with punishing yourself so that you don't have to heal and do the work of beating this devil. The devil's a lie, right? They're not doing it to you, honey. You are. Because you've spoken these words of, you know, am I good enough? Why does this keep happening? Why doesn't anybody love me? Right? Because you're not loving you. You're not loving you. Look at this. Five of Cups. You're still crying over some shit that happened in the past. You can't even see the good people that are kind of trying to show you, okay? Trying to be there for you because you're too busy drinking your sorrows away. Some of you may actually have addictions. Okay? And the Empress. Spirit. Why is the Empress here? You know that the Empress is more powerful than the Magician? Do you know why she's more powerful? I'm going to tell you. Look who came the fuck out, the Magician. Okay? Spirit wanted me to show you why the Empress is more powerful. Look at the Magician. Do you see that he has all four tools? He has the wand, the cup, the coin, right? The sword. He needs these four tools to manifest. She does not. She blinks and shit comes into fruition. She thinks it and it is. She's the manifestation master. Everything she touches is gold. You are both. Are you waiting for some secret tool, somebody to give you something or give you some type of affirmation or some type of feeling that you're enough? Only that can come from you. You have to believe that about yourself. Okay? And then others will believe that about you. But if you can't see it, what does it say? Think it and they will build it and they will come. Okay? Ten of Wands. But it looks like you got your hands full carrying all these fucking burdens on your back of yesterday. You won't put them down long enough so you can birth that creative idea. Right? Seven of Wands. Right? You're pushing away your own greatness. And then, you know, the divine is saying, you know, you got the Empress and now the Emperor here. As above, so below. You're both the masculine and the feminine. You need to come into union with yourself, that you deserve that you are everything. You are the all. And then those people won't be coming towards you because they won't even be able to see you. They won't even be able to see you. Why? Because when you're in a particular frequency, those lower vibrational beings, they're not even going to be in your vicinity, hon. Okay, they can't even see you. They're only going to see the low vibrational people that is in their, universe. Okay, so what you can't see is the Three of Wands. The future is calling. Future on line 1. Okay. But you're afraid of the wheel because you've been doing this for so long that it's second nature and you need to retrain yourself. Two of Pentacles, right? Two of Pentacles. These two pentacles can't hold the same space. Either you believe that you're enough and you're the all, or you don't. You need to reprogram that. Okay? And then that's how you become the world, right? That's how you step into this new timeline. You are the world. You are the children. Look at all the fish swimming around, recognizing that, like she's the Empress. She is the Alpha and the Omega. If you don't believe it, who will? I am on fire, and then I'm going on to water, which is the last one. Okay? Two of Wands is here. The truth of the matter is the decision has always been yours. You could be who you were. You could be who you are now. What's good? That's what Spirit's asking you. What is good? Seven of Cups. There's unlimited possibilities here. What's good, Lely from New York? I'm from New York too. Okay, so this Seven of Cups is unlimited. Once you recognize and you make the decision that I'm choosing this new life, right? The choices are limitless, right? And then you step into your independence, right? The Nine of Pentacles, looking good, smelling good, and feeling good, right? But you have to believe it first, right? You have to believe your truth. You have to speak your truth, know your truth, be your truth. Harlem girl in the house. Okay, so Tower is here. Hey. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Okay, Bronx. Okay. So, you got the Tower here. You can break this shit down. You can kick yesterday's ass. Okay? You can manifest and have the breakthrough that you want. Okay? All you got to do is have hope and faith. All you got to do is go after that new beginning. It's right here. Not all towers are bad. You have to destroy that yesterday. Destroy that shit. It no longer applies to you. It was an experience, okay? But it's not who you are. There was a lesson you were supposed to learn. You weren't supposed to live in that fucked up zip code anymore. If you stay there, it's by your own choice, okay? So let's get you guys a kipper and see what else Spirit might want you to know. Spirit, show me. Anything else from this deck, Spirit? Last shuffle, Spirit. Thank you. Let's get a deck to clarify this. Spirit said they've been giving you messages, trying to contact you in your sleep. 7, divine, right? Friendship. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. Are you around the type of people that is uplifting you? Right? Are you coming into people who are your soul tribe? Or is it easier to stay with those people that you know are low vibrational because you don't want to step out of your comfort zone? Then really what you're saying is it's too hard, Spirit. It's too fucking hard. I don't want to do it. It's scary. I don't want to have to meet new people. I don't want to put myself out there. Okay? And if you know that they're in a lower frequency, you could still have love for them. Maybe see them once in a while. But this is, you can't be with them all the time because it doesn't align with who you are anymore. It will sound like the Peanuts gang. Want, 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 want. You're not even going to be able to fucking hear them. because you're not in that frequency anymore. Okay? You got to make the decision with this judication that you're going to live in your fucking purpose. Okay? Family room is here too. Sometime it be family that you got to be like, yo, love you, deuces. I'm going to be out. You know, I'm going to be over here. I'm going to see you, you know, from the time to time, but I don't fuck with you like that. Right? Family, room, and change. Let me tell you something. Sometimes it's not the family you were born in, but the family that you create. Give yourself permission to get some like-minded people around you. Stop being with these fucking envious people who don't mean you no fucking good anyway. Look at that. Bring you fucking grief and want to keep you stuck. I'm in the end of fire and I'm about to go to water. Okay? And these people who want to keep you in toxic ass relationships and relationships that you have accepted to stay there. So that way you can, you know, not have to step into your higher good. Okay? Not have to step into your higher good, right? So you'll keep sleeping with that fuck boy or that sneaky link, because it's easier and you don't want to have to meet new people, but then you know they don't respect you. Right? So how you going to meet your Empress or your Emperor giving time to these fucking assholes? I'm just going to keep it fucking 100. I'm not going to, you know, I'm not here to blow smoke up your ass. I'll tell you that. Okay? It's not what I do. All right, so I want to look at what your shadow has been telling you, or someone else's shadow has been telling you that has kept you from manifesting what you need to be going after. Let's take a look at that. Now, tomorrow, I'm going to come on and I'm going to do, because normally my questions are $15 on YouTube on Wednesdays. I'm going to come on. I'm going to have 10 slots only tomorrow. I'm going to come on at 8:30. Once the 10 slots are full, that's it. Okay? What is blocking my fire signs? What's in the shadows that's blocking my fire signs? You saw them fly? You already know. Oh, fire signs. I don't know how to let go. So you're holding on to the frequency of yesterday or the frequency of these people who you haven't, you know, who have already shown you who they are. Okay? They already shown you, but you're afraid because it's comfortable. Okay? We'll talk about how you can get in tonight for those of you who have been so patient. Okay? If you like, I will let you take your slots now. It don't make me no difference. Okay? The only way is that you have to pay today. But, you know, if there's only 2 slots left for the people who come into the live tomorrow, that's on them, okay? I was careless with you. Right? This is having people around you who you know. Let me tell you something. A lot of us have been molested. I've been molested. Right? Sometimes you be in families, they expect you to sit at the table with your molester. Maybe because you don't want to fucking, you know, cause trouble. Stop putting yourself in those situations. If these people expect you to do these things that they know hurt you, then do they really love you? Okay? We're not right for each other. You know that you're not aligned to these people. Why do you keep allowing them to sit at your fucking table? What's good, Puerto Rico in the house? Okay, I focused on you instead of my pain. Listen, a lot of the people that we have, okay, in our life that we know are no good for us, We use them as a distraction to not deal with the meat, the core issue. It's not what they did to you. It's what you allowed them to do. The first time maybe they did it to you, but after that, you continuously permitted this person or someone like that because you didn't want to either learn the lesson or you didn't want to see something, okay, about yourself that would free you from that. Once you verbalize something, and, you know, I just mentioned the thing about molestation. You know how many people hide that? Right? But when you're hiding it, you're giving it power over you. Okay? You're giving it power over you. I say it like if I was talking about cupcakes. Why? Because that shit no longer fucking is relevant. It's my life, and I don't give that person control over me anymore. It's not my shame to carry, it's theirs. Right? So let me give you guys a closing message. I don't care what this tragedy was from your past. You have to decide that you're going to overcome it. You got to decide for yourself that it no longer is you. Okay? That you release the frequency of yesterday. And that what Spirit promised you about love and abundance, it's always been yours. You just have to accept it, believe it. Spirit, show me. Final message for my fire signs, please. Thank you for the rose. Last shuffle. Thank you. Thank you. Wishing well, right? This is about manifestation, right? Do you believe that you have the power to manifest the life that you want, right? Look at this. You're going to have to come apart to come together. Okay? You're going to have to leave people, places, and things that no longer resonate with you, right? And then you might have to leave them behind permanently with this movement. Okay? Some of yous, you know, you'll see them again, right? Some of them you won't. And that's okay. You can be your all. All right? You came into this world alone, okay? And maybe this coming apart means that you have to tear down some of the walls that you created so you could see what you've been hiding from yourself, this pain, this shadow. A good cry is never, you know, a bad thing, right? And it means that you're going to have to let go of some things, right? So let's say, you know, let's use the molestation thing that we were talking about, right? Let's say your mom's boyfriend molested you as a child, right? And your mother never could understand that. Maybe she didn't believe you. Right? The truth is that she may not be able to believe that happened to you because it means that she didn't protect you, and that's having her to have to look at her shadow, and she can't do it, right? So you're waiting for her to give you, I'm waiting for an apology is at the bottom of the shadow deck, right? You're waiting for her to give an apology. She ain't got one. How the fuck she gonna give it to you? Right? Ghostlands. You'll be so surprised how many people are living a life that's not true because they're hiding these things from themselves, right? Once you come apart, like I said, you're going to have to come apart to come together. You'll be wide open for all the manifestation and the things that you're trying to bring to yourself. You got to give yourself permission. You're going to have to look in some ugly places, see some truths, not only about yourself, but about other people. And that shit ain't easy, but it is fucking freeing. I'll tell you that. You got to decide. Are you worth that? I believe that you are. Okay? So that's what I have for the fire signs. I'm going to clear this. And we're going to get to my water signs that have so patiently waited. I appreciate you all. Okay, so if you like these longer readings, because a lot of times when I come on here, I'm giving, you know, you guys are saying the sign, and I'm giving you 5-10 minutes. You want the longer readings, you really should subscribe to my YouTube channel. You'll be, listen, There's some real good ones over there, okay? You go back and you look for those of you that grew up in broken homes, go back and look for family portrait. Okay, those of you ladies breaking away from toxic relationships, or men, go look at Black Butterfly. You feel me? These are things that conversations, I don't do a lot of readings like, oh, is he coming back? I really don't give a shit about that. I feel like you shouldn't give a shit about that either. Okay, I feel like you should be, more concerned with your own soul's growth. Okay, because if you love you, other people will love you, and that's the fucking truth. We waste so much time waiting for people to love us in a particular way. But really what that means is that we're not loving ourselves. Okay? That we're not loving ourselves. All right, so let's clear this energy for my water signs. Okay, you're going to take a deep breath. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay? Excellent. Okay. Water signs. Let's see what you should be manifesting right now. Thank you, Spirit. Show me what my water signs should be manifesting right now, Spirit. What should my water signs be manifesting right now? What should my water signs be manifesting right now, Spirit? Can you show me? Show me, Spirit. If taking action towards our dreams before the perfect conditions arise, or before we receive permission is unreasonable or reckless, then we must be unreasonable and reckless. So, are you waiting for somebody else to tell you it's okay to go after your dreams? You have here, wisdom is knowing who to be and what to do in any given situation. Virtue is acting on that wisdom. So, Spirit's telling me that you got to download about the direction you were supposed to go in, but you're afraid of taking a risk because somebody else won't like it. You also have, we must be conscious and responsible of our beliefs and behaviors if we're ever to be free, right? So, this is also talking about old patterns that, take you out of your frequency, even though you know you're trying to head to a new direction, okay? You also have, let us not forget that our simple efforts and daily triumphs can gather weight and motion to become unstoppable force towards a focused and free life, right? So you don't have to wait for everything to be in alignment. You could be saying to Spirit, give me a sign, Spirit, right? Spirit's like, there's a sign every day in these little synchronicities to take a step every day and continue to go after the things that you want, right? It's okay to manifest, but if you're just manifesting them and then sitting on your couch, like let's say you're manifesting a husband or a wife, right? Spirit, I just want my divine mate, but then you don't go anywhere to put yourself in a situation to be available, right? How they're going to meet? Are they going to just knock on your door? Is that what you're waiting for? What effort are you putting towards what you're manifesting is what Spirit is asking you, okay? Okay? You have greatness belongs to those who have mastered the ability to focus relentlessly on their ambitions and act decisively towards them. So, like, Spirit's like, you don't have to apologize. Go after the things that you want. Be unabashedly your biggest advocate. Okay? Think of how many times you've poured into other people's cup without refrain to assist them to get to their dreams, but you won't do that for yourself. Thank you for the share, my love. Okay? This is what Spirit's saying. Thank you, Alex, for the roses, right? This is what Spirit's saying is if you could go hard for these other people, are you going hard for yourself that way? Do you allow yourself that? Right? Do you feel like, it just has to come to you, or you don't want to put in the work every day, or you're waiting for some miraculous sign? Spirit, can you show me? Look at this. Deep freeze. Look at the lion frozen. Okay? So I feel like, water, ice, right? Have you let the experiences of the past freeze your emotions, stunting your growth, not allowing you to believe or to let the water of life wash away these negative experiences and allow this positivity to flow to you, right? My mother Oshun is the mother of sweet waters. Right? So are you permitting them to flow, or have you frozen them? Have you frozen these dreams away because you're afraid, like the lion, to go after them, to fight for what you want? Okay, intention is here, but intention is only part of the recipe. Only part of the recipe. Okay? You have to actually put the action together. Okay? And then you have Field of Dreams. It's not enough to just dream them. You got to go after them. Okay? You have to know that it has already been promised to you. And believe in the strength, lion, right? That you already have the strength to be the all. Okay? And that's going to require you to make a choice. You see those two doors? You could stay going through the door of yesterday and these old experiences, or you can choose a new direction and free yourself. Right? Free your mind and the rest will follow. Right? So let's get some tarot. I'm going to take a 6-card spread. We're going to take a look at what is blocking my water signs and what they should be manifesting right now. Spirit, can you show me what my water signs should be manifesting right now? What should they be manifesting right now? Larimar. I love Larimar. I have Larimar, actually. Gave me good. Okay. Spirit, show me what the truth of the matter is. And most likely outcome. Thank you. So, there's a conflict that you're going through with somebody. But when you go through a conflict with somebody, right, there is conflict within. Okay? And your name is Haramar. That's cool. Okay, so I feel like this Five of Wands, whenever you have a conflict with somebody else and somebody triggers you, the first question you should ask is, why is that triggering me? And what does it remind me of? And when's the first time I felt that? And that's the root of it. Okay, it's not about this person. I don't care if this is your mother, your lover, or a stranger. It's an experience for you to recognize what you need to work on. Okay, so let's get the secondary deck, because you got some good cards out here. Okay, but it's about the way you move. When I move, you move. Just like that, right? So Spirit's telling you how you're going to move in this new chapter. Bring in the baggage of yesterday, right? This, bag lady, right? You're going to carry all that shit with you into this new divine timeline? Is that what you want to do? So you got the Ten of Coins here. Family, generational wealth, and legacy. Abundance. Why is this Ten of Pentacles here for my water signs? King of Cups. Right? Are you afraid to share some emotion because you've been hurt before, and if you feel like, if you're vulnerable, that people will take advantage of you? Right? Five of Wands, right? So you want this hard exterior, right? But you're not realizing then when you're not sharing your emotions and having this hard exterior, that what you're doing is calling these people with this hard exterior into you, with this Two of Swords, okay? When really, my water signs, y'all know y'all supposed to be, one of the most intuitive signs, right? So you should be tapping into the divine. Look at this High Priestess, how she's sitting in water, manifesting the shit out of what she wants, right? And then taking action based on that, right? Are you permitting yourself to be in that, okay? Oh, this particular reading is about what each element should be manifesting, okay? So right now I'm doing water signs and what they should be manifesting right now, okay? I'm going to take this live, and once it finishes downloading, I will put it on YouTube so you guys can watch it again if you like, okay? With the Wheel of Fortune here, Spirit's trying to give you a whole new timeline, give you the things you've been asking for, right? Knight of Cups. Even a romantic interest, right? But before that, you have to put to bed the past. You have to allow this full transformation of yourself to come in, right? Queen of Swords. This means that you're going to have to put up some healthy boundaries, right? And have to, cut out these Three of Swords from the past and not allow them to have you put up these walls that, you think are protecting you, but they're also stopping you from receiving love, right? And then you have the Eight of Coins here. This is what's falling away. Oh, Spirit. I love this. So Spirit's saying you've been working hard at the Five of Cups, at crying over spilled milk. So in other words, you have a belief, right? You have a belief that you are, always going to be sad in love, or that love has to be hard, that, has to be some painful ass for a fucking relationship, and then it's going to end up in some Cinderella shit. And this is, not true. Why does love have to hurt? Why can't you manifest, a love that is true and is born in divine and grace? Mark, if you don't believe in doing soul work and enlightenment, then why come to a channel like this unless your sole purpose is to, prevent other people from getting the growth that you obviously need, but don't want to do the work. So you put that towards other people because you feel like, why should they have what you're not willing to get for yourself? Could that be the case? Okay, so this 8 of Pentacles here and the 5 of Cups. Why does love have to be painful? Right? Because the fairy tale said that it had to be. Right? Why can't you manifest meeting someone who is like-minded and wants to grow in the grace and light of love and wants to be living in harmony and will spiritually and emotionally support your soul growth? You see what I'm saying? Right? Do we always have to think that, you know, we have to go through all types of shit to be worthy? You were worthy when you came into this life. Okay? Look at the world. That's what you can't see. You was already enough. You was already everything. And see, people think that they come in here and they say something negative and they're going to take me off my frequency. I'm going to use their asses as an example of who the fuck we don't want to be. Okay? Look at the 10 of Pentacles. Right? You already have all the tools that you need to bring in this abundance. Look at all your ancestors, your soul tribe right here, right? Only thing that's blocking you is these, deep-rooted beliefs, right? These subconscious conversations that we have. Like, well, okay, using the women for a minute. How many times you got the nice guy who loves you and you're like, oh, he's like so wimpy. And then, this other guy acts like an asshole and he's like, oh, but he's so, he has so much potential. He would be perfect if only. So you're going to fall in love with the potential instead of the person who's actually showing you that they're, good for you. Thank you, J. Cole. Right? This is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about. Right? Masculines too, right? You want a woman who's be your peace and speak life over you, right? And but you pick the chick that is like, what, she just wants to twerk and she ain't met a pot she know how to cook in, and nothing. Not to say that she got to do everything for you, but she doesn't meet any of the fucking qualities you're looking for, but she look like she got a tight ass. So that's the one that you want. You're gonna make her a hoe into a housewife. Like, this is what we're doing. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Okay? Judgment. The truth of the matter is, okay, that is our own decision making, our own beliefs, the things that we tell ourselves that stand in the fucking way of being the King of Pentacles, okay? Being that person, that reliable thing that you could always count on, and the stability that we want, right? Look at the Empress. This is who you really are. You can manifest anything you want, but you have to decide that you don't believe those things anymore. That you don't want to think about yourself in this negative light, that everything that comes to you has to come through some fucking hard ass shit. Okay? Because guess what? You've been leaving yourself out in the cold, babe. They didn't do it, you did it. Thank you, Joe Cole. They didn't do it, you did it. They didn't do it, you did it. Right? And the 4 of Cups. And I bet you that in many ways, those things that you thought that you wanted, right? In reality, with the 4 of Cups, you weren't that into that shit anyway. It was more about the rejection of it, or feeling like you couldn't have it, right? That shit was never aligned with you anyway. Thank you for sharing, my love. Okay, the Tower in reverse, right? Are you staying in situations with raggedy ass people because you're worried about what people are going to say and oh, the rumors and the talk, right? Strength. Okay, sometimes we got to put our big boy, big girl panties on and be like, I don't give a fuck what these people think. That shit don't align with me no more. Speak your truth, babe. That's how you get victory. That's how you take your power back, right? Remember what I was saying is like, sometimes you have to give voice and speak these things out so they don't have power over you anymore, right? Four of Pentacles, but you've been holding back or holding on. Holding back, giving yourself to something that would be healthy for you and holding on to yesterday or to these people because you're afraid, right? Three of Pentacles. When what you really want is a collaboration that's true with the Ace of Swords, right? But the only way you're going to do that, babe, is go into hermit mode, okay? Do some shadow work and, allow yourself to be the divine person that you were meant to be, okay? And stop overthinking and having these sleepless nights and anxieties and letting all this negative shit fuck with you. Because look who's here, the Queen of Cups. This is y'all. Your cup is supposed to be always overflowing. But you have to decide that you're going to be open to that. And make a final decision that old person doesn't exist. Okay? Now, let's get another deck. Let's get this Kipper. See what else Spirit wants you to know. Show me, Spirit. Anything else from this deck? Glass shuffle. Thank you. So courtship is here. Spirit, why is courtship here? Look. So you could have love and abundance and it doesn't have to be painful. Yes, that's what I'm telling you. But you stay doubting it, so that's why it hasn't happened yet. Okay? Use your imagination. That's what manifestation is, right? Accepting that you have everything you need within you, right? And just because somebody doesn't see you in the light that you want them to see you, it may be because they're not prepared for that part of the journey, okay? And that doesn't mean that you're lonely. It means that that person is not where you are, and that's okay, okay? Do you see yourself as a privileged lady or a privileged man? Or do you see yourself in the frequency of lack? Because how you see yourself and what you think about is what you bring about, okay? Spirit, privileged lady, why is that here? One more. Thank you. So you have... privileged lady, this is who you were meant to be. But you're afraid. Could it be that simple? Could it be that I lied to myself and that I made this shit hard? Yes, it can. Right? Now you can show some empathy to yourself that what you know now, you didn't know then, and that's okay. But now you can, now that you know it, you can't unknow it. Now it's time to live in that truth. And, step into the all, okay? And what happens? Great fortune. Spirit, why? Great fortune with change. All you got to do is change your mindset, babe. All you got to do is change your mindset. And you can, put a death to all this other shit, okay? So, let's get a shadows card and what's been keeping you. What has been keeping you from achieving what you need to manifest or going after what you manifest? Or what is your shadow telling you? Or what is somebody else's shadow telling you or projecting on you that you're allowing? Yes, I am doing well. Thank you. Spirit, show me. What is there? What's in the shadows, okay? Ooh. Show me, Spirit. Thank you. So, are you waiting for some validation from somebody else? Like, oh, that's a great idea. That would be great. Why do you need their approval? Right? Or is it that these people that hurt you in the past, like you want them to see something that you achieved to prove them wrong, when that is looking for validation outside, okay? If you really are who you say you are and you believe that you are the all, their opinion of you didn't fucking matter anyway. Okay? It's actually an indication that you need to focus on your own healing. See, my spirit guides don't never play, right? And the real reason why you want them to be happy for you and to be, look at your accomplishments and say, oh, my water sign was right all along, right? It's because you want them back. Do you remember the pain you went through? You want that shit back? Really? Okay. Really? Are you trying to prove to them that you're worthy or to yourself? Right? Thank you. And then you see you didn't imagine it. Right? They didn't treat you like shit. They didn't give a fuck about you. Right? So you're waiting for them. Then listen, if you brought them back, they'll do more of the same shit. Okay? They'll do more of the same shit. So how are they going to fill your cup for you, babe? And then hearing it from them, it's like, what does that mean? Right? What does it mean? Right? And, this person could have done good things for you. But, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, did they respect you? Did they, were they interested in filling your cup and uplifting you and seeing you be the best version of you? Or were you just there to validate them? I don't give a shit. I'm going to speak on it. Because, the cards are telling me what they're telling me. Okay. So, I'm going to pull a closing card for you guys. Okay. And then I am going to do a closing message. Right? Sometimes, we think that we want this person to see. Wait till they see what listen, if you're still worried about that, there's something not right. Okay? Something not right. Let that shit go. It didn't align for a reason. Mountain. Can you overcome these old ghosts? Right? I used to do stand-up poetry, right? And I said in one of my poems, how can I blame you for not hearing what my soul was shrieking to you in silence? How can I blame you? It's the same name. Yes, babe. How can I blame you for not hearing what I said in shrieking silence? So you wanted them to somehow see your pain? Did you want somebody else to heal you from outside when you have to heal yourself? Follow the leader. No more following anyone else. Okay? You have your own divine purpose. You have to go after what you want. Okay? And if you were to follow them, you end up at their divine purpose, not yours. This is how the 5 parts of yourself come together. And this is how it makes you whole to receive the partner that you so want. Okay? This is about doing the inner work before we can you know, receive from another person. Because if that person came right now and you didn't do the work, you probably fuck it up. That's real. Right? Yes. So you're trying to find somebody that heals you when meanwhile you need to heal you. Okay? You need to heal you. And that's the truth. Okay? So that's what I have for my water signs. Okay? This is about getting real with self. Right? And loving ourselves like we never have before, and realizing that we've been giving our own power away. Okay, and that is always a mistake. I say I say it a lot in my readings. Don't give the pen of your life to someone else and expect them to write your story. Okay, because they're gonna write theirs, and you're gonna have a supporting role in their shit. You never be the main character. Okay? You never be the main character. That's the truth. All right? So if you want to be the main character, you got to believe that you are. All right, my love? So, like I said, tomorrow I will do a thank you for the roses, Roche. I'm going to do 10 slots, okay? I'm going to do a sale. $10 question, okay? And if you want, I'm coming on at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, okay? And I will take 10 slots. After the 10 slots are done, it's closed, okay? So 8 p.m. tomorrow, I will come on and answer any questions, whether you want a mediumship, whether you want a soul question, okay? Anything that you want, we can talk about. All right? So I will see you guys tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. I suggest that you guys follow. If you like these style readings, there's a lot of them on YouTube, okay? And I do a lot of soul growth reading over there. If you like, because I also do monthly and weekly. I do mediumship. Monthly and weekly readings, you can find that on YouTube. Early releases on Patreon. And I also do world readings that I don't really like to do on public forum. Okay? Because them shits be getting real. And they be people who are listening. You understand? I do that on my Patreon, all right, which is also by the same name, all right. But y'all gonna see how we work over here. We're gonna establish a relationship, all right. So I'm wishing you all. You guys want me to do the singing bowl one more time to close the evening? Let me know. If not, I'm about. Yeah, one more time, right? Close out the night? Okay. All right, my loves. We're going to do that. I'm dropping shit. I'll pick it up after. All right, let's get that last of the negativity out of our heart chakras. Okay, this was a very good reading. All right. Let's get into it. Okay, breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay. Good night, my loves. I'm wishing you healing and blessings, okay? Have a blessed night, okay? And if you felt that I resonate with you, please like, subscribe, and comment, as I'd love to have you as part of the Lovely Soul family. I'm wishing you all light and love and blessings on blessings. Namaste, gang, gang. Bye.